Good morning. I'd like to call to order the May 22nd, 2021 regular meeting of the Mobile County Commission. Please join us in prayer from Chaplain Philip Snodgrass from the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. Remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we pause today during this Easter season to remember the sacrifice of your Son. We praise you for the hope and the redemption we find in his resurrection, and we ask that you grant us the wisdom and strength to live worthy of his sacrifice. We thank you for your goodness and your love towards us, and we recommit ourselves to share your goodness and love with others. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Chaplain. We appreciate you being with us. Thank you. Okay. So we have lots of special guests today. Our first guest, we're asked the delegation from St. Paul's to please come forward.
And that would be Coach Steve Mask, and I'm going to let him introduce the players. If you'll come up here, we will join you. Testing. There we go. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
We are so happy to have you here today. You know, we are one proud community. We have a state championship football team here with us today being represented, and this is from St. Paul's. And I have a certificate to give to your players, and we also have a And I understand, and now this is since you have been coaching, Coach Mask, this is the fourth time that you have been state champions?
Yes, ma'am.
And how many years have you been coaching now?
At St. Paul's?
Yes.
Head coach the last 9 years, so 4 out of the last 9.
And I understand that this state championship game, the final game, that it was a real nail biter, that going into the third quarter, you were actually behind. What was the score?
Well, we're behind at half, 14-10. Then all of a sudden, we're down 21-10. Started the third quarter. They scored early. Then we credit these guys, rest of our players. We fought back and won the game.
19 points in a row, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. So you left you with an undefeated season.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. I mean, to come back like that. Wow. Wonderful. Okay. And this one actually is to you, Coach Mask, in special recognition of coaching at St. Paul's School and the 2020 State Football 5A Championship win. And we are so proud for you and for your players. We also have pins. And we have Bester McFadden. Bester.
Thank you.
Now, are you seniors?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so are you going to play football next year?
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you playing?
UAB.
Hadn't decided?
Undecided.
Okay, and this is Devin Manigault? Manigault. Okay, wonderful. And here are your pins,
Thank you much.
County Commission.
Thank
And I know you'd like to say a few words.
I would. First of all, thank you to the County Commission for having us this morning, and we represent a very small number. We're a very small number representing about 103 people associated with the program. we had 86 players this year, then 11 assistant coaches, and then trainers and stuff. So we're honored to represent them here today. I'm especially proud of this team because I think in the era that we had to live in this past year to be able to go through an entire season and not have anybody test positive during the season is a credit to our players. And then to go 15-0 and to win the state championship, it all goes back to our players, to the dedication that they display with their parents and everybody else. They're a fun group to be around, and I've said this before, there's been a lot of talented teams at St. Paul's, but this team I think is the greatest team it's ever been because nobody had to do what they had to do. And they put their social lives on hold and all the things that we ask them to do, and for that makes them a special, great people. But thank you again for having us.
We invited you today because we want you to know how proud the County Commission is of your achievements, and we wish you, gentlemen, the best of luck in your future endeavors, and we certainly wish you another winning season.
Thank you.
Or many more to come. Thank you all. Let's see, do we need, we're not going to get, we've already gotten pictures. So.
We're good?
We're good, thank
Okay,
you.
thank y'all.
Our next special guests are from all the way up in District 1 in North Mobile County, the Lady Gators bowling team with coaches Steve Fuller and Alvin Hankey. Would you please join us down here? So Satsuma has really a history of being championships. And when I became a commissioner, one of the first people I met in Satsuma was Pat Hicks, who was a legendary softball coach. And they won the South Pitch State Championship in 1990. And now these ladies have won the state 1 through 5A bowling championship, bringing another state championship home to Satsuma. We have on our team, we have our coaches here, Coach Fuller, Coach Hankey, and our members. So we have certificates for each of you. First, head coach Steve Fuller, and this reads, Head coach Steve Fuller has earned special recognition and is hereby granted this certificate of award for coaching Satsuma High School in the 2020 Girls 1A through 5A State Bowling Championship win. And it's signed by all 3 commissioners this day. Thank you. Okay, this is yours. Assistant Coach Alvin Hankey. Am I saying Hankey right? Okay. Also recognizing you for this win. Chloe Rafada. Mia Hankey. Brianne McDonald. You're welcome. Ashlyn Stewart. Haley Monty. And Allie Bowden. Okay. Thank you. Coaches, you like to say?
Just credit to thank you for the County Commission for inviting us out today. We really appreciate this. This is, got a great group of girls. They battled hard all year long, got better every time we played, endured this COVID season that we had to go through, just very challenging, but these girls just great group, great winners all the way around. Thank y'all for having us.
Okay. Our next guests that I'd like to ask to join us are from the Greek community. We have Mr. Paul Platisse, Chris Koumanis, and Father Matthew Carter from the Annunciation Greek Orthodox Church. And this is in honor and recognition of Greek Independence Day. Please join us. Good morning. Your resolution reads, the Mobile County Commission recognizes Greek Independence Day, whereas the Commission commemorates the 200th anniversary of Greece's independence from the Ottoman Empire with the celebration of Greek Independence Day on March 25th, 2021, and does hereby acknowledge the rich heritage of Greece and the many contributions made by citizens of Greek ancestry. And whereas on March 25th, 1821, the people of Greece began a long struggle to regain their, excuse me, this is a struggle. The people of Greece began a long struggle to regain their freedom nearly 4,000 years after Ottoman rule, inspired by the legacy of liberty and democracy left to them by their ancestors. Greece's Declaration of Independence inspired other European countries to become democracies outside of the ruling empires. The Greek Revolution of the 1820s was the first liberal national movement to succeed in the old world of Europe following the War for American Independence. And whereas on Greek Independence Day, we celebrate our special ties of friendship, history, and shared values with the Mobile Greek community, we also applaud the many contributions made by Greek immigrants and descendants to enhance our culture, enrich our commerce, defend our freedoms, and advance our civilization. And whereas in Mobile County, many Greek Americans have influenced and enhanced our society through their devotion to community, family, and faith. Now, therefore, let it be resolved, the Mobile County Commission does hereby proclaim Thursday, March 25th, 2021 as Greek Independence Day. In Mobile County, Alabama, we encourage all residents to join the celebrations and recognize the importance of the Greek independence bicentennial. And signed by all three commissioners. Mr. Petit.
Thank you.
I know you'd like to say a few words. You all are welcome.
I'd like to thank the county commissioners. We, as a Greek community, we're very indebted to this town and the society of Mobile. And our goal is not only to live in harmony and prosper in this community, but to give back. And by saying giving back, our community, through the organization of AHEPA, we've got 650 units for elderly, low-income people housing in Mobile and Baldwin County. All three commissioners got units in their districts over here. And we thank them for all the help they can give us in the past, and hope and believe that you support us in the future. I thank you all.
Certainly. Gentlemen, anybody else? And I would also add that the Greek community is heavily invested in the Penelope House, which is provides, and of course, Chris's wife, Tony, is the director there. And
His sister.
Sister, I'm sorry, sister.
His mother is there.
Gotcha. Anyway, the point is that the Greek community does a tremendous amount for our community and in terms of giving and serving and helping. And we are grateful for that friendship. Thank you.
Thank you.
have the American Red Cross. We have, is Mark coming? Mark Brown? Mike Brown? Hi, Mike. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We are very pleased to recognize the American Red Cross and certainly our local chapter of American Red Cross for everything that you do. And we know what you do because we get your almost daily updates on everything that's happening through Red Cross and the services that you're providing. And we just thought that this would be a great opportunity to let you know how much we appreciate everything that you and your colleagues do for our community and for our whole country, because I know that with all the disasters and everything that we see that happens throughout the country, there's always Red Cross first in line to provide service and help. Your resolution reads, the Mobile County Commission recognizes the American Red Cross Month as March 2021. Whereas for 140 years, the American Red Cross has been instrumental in preventing and alleviating human suffering during the times of crisis by mobilizing the power of volunteers and the generosity of donors. And whereas founded by Clara Barton in 1881, the organization's mission lives on in the dedication of Red Cross workers, more than 90% of whom are volunteers, and the generosity of the American people in moments of crisis. And whereas this has been a year like no other, with relentless hurricanes, wildfires, and other extreme weather events battering communities, however, people have still made a life-saving difference through volunteering, donating blood, and giving money. And when the pandemic strained emergency services, Red Cross workers adapted to fulfill urgent needs. And whereas in 2020, more than 70,000 people became new Red Cross volunteers to help those in need, as disaster shelters workers, health workers, blood donor ambassadors, and transportation specialists. And whereas when our country faced a severe blood shortage, the American people rolled up their sleeves with more than 500,000 of our friends and neighbors donating blood with the Red Cross for the very first time. And whereas this month we renew our commitment to the remarkable vision of Clara Barton and join together to recommit ourselves to helping our neighbors and communities in need. Now, therefore, let it be resolved, the Mobile County Commission does hereby proclaim the month of March 2021 as American Red Cross Month in Mobile County, Alabama. We encourage all residents to support the work and the service of this relief organization. Thank you, Mike.
So much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'd like to thank the county commissioners, and I'd like to thank the Mobile community in general. For 104 years, the Red Cross has been here in Mobile providing our services. And our services are disaster preparedness and response, as Connie mentioned. We're prepared for tornado season, which is upon us, and we'll certainly be prepared for hurricane season when it starts in June. And in responses, we certainly responded to the 2020 hurricanes in a big way. We put together some great disaster relief operations. The hurricanes finally found us here in Mobile. I've been here 7 years as the exec, and this is the first time we've had to do that. And it was in a worldwide pandemic, additionally. So we had some terrific army of volunteers come in from out of town, and local volunteers step up to provide the relief operations. We also respond to house and apartment fires. We responded to 195 house and apartment fires in Mobile County last year. So the volunteers stay real busy taking care of those families. We do service the armed forces with the local Coast Guard and National Guard and Veterans Association, as well as people deployed overseas from the Mobile area. We trained over 500 potential lifesavers in our training services, CPR, AED, first aid trainings, and we collected over 2,800 units of blood in Mobile County for the local hospitals. So we stay real busy. We couldn't do it without the support of the folks in Mobile and the county, the great partnership we have with the county commission. We sure appreciate it. So thank you for this, and thanks for having me out today.
Certainly. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Did you want to get a...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Testing?
And this final resolution just recognizes National County Government Month, which is April of 2021, and we would like this to be made a part of our minutes today. Do we have any speakers?
Good morning, Commissioners. Your first speaker is Angela Goudreau about Grand Farms Road West.
Good morning, Commissioners. Just wanted to come and see if there was anything else that we need to do and if there's been a start date chosen yet.
Commissioners, we are moving ahead with the preparation of the construction plans to bid. I would imagine that we will be asking for authorization to advertise for bids probably on the next agenda. And then shortly thereafter, we will start the advertising for construction. So we are very close.
So given what you know about the time frame, how long these kinds of things happen in your experience, and given and assuming that weather holds, can you project, and we won't hold you to it, can you project when they might see some equipment moving out there on Grand Farm Road?
Yeah, she probably will, but I would imagine that you're going to see equipment out there probably in August.
Okay. Well, I just want her to know so she doesn't have to keep coming down to ask.
Yeah.
So August is the target.
August?
Before we see construction equipment out there on the site.
What about the water lines and things like that? When will that start?
Yeah, the water line is actually included in the plan set, Commissioners. It'll all be done at one time.
She's saying, did you hear him, that it's all included in the plan set, that it'll all be happening at the same time?
You need to get out there before August. We've got to go through hurricane season, weather permitting. But I appreciate the guesstimation. Thank y'all so much.
You're welcome.
The next speaker is Patrick Dungan with AFC Mobile.
Good morning. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
My name's Patrick Dungan with AFC Mobile, Mobile's only minor league sports team now. After having our season completely gone last year, we'll pick back up in May of this year, so we're looking forward to that. But today we're here, I just wanted to thank the commissioners for their support of the Mobile County Soccer Complex. Since AFC Mobile began managing the complex back in October, the complex has been used extensively by both locals and traveling teams. 4 nights per week, there have been up to 4 different soccer and lacrosse clubs from Mobile County using the fields for training. Weekends have seen local youth league play, a 2-day ultimate frisbee event that saw 12 teams from 5 different states. And thanks to Danny Cordy and the Mobile Sports Authority for their support on that event. This weekend, we will have a lacrosse tournament with teams from Alabama, Mississippi, and Florida. 3 times in the past month, there have been over 2,000 people at the complex at once. As the complex grows and adds more fields and amenities, we will be able to bring in even larger events and tournaments. The fields are in great shape, and the feedback we've received from users has been mostly positive, so we just wanted to thank you for your continued support of this much-needed park in Mobile County. Thank you.
I would like to take the opportunity to say thank you to AFC Mobile, to you, Patrick, and your colleagues with AFC for everything that you have done in stepping in and the great management and operational leadership that you've shown, and kudos to you. We appreciate all that you've done, and I think the success, it goes back to a lot of the work and the partnership that we've had. I am thrilled to hear that we have that many people. Of course, it's created some good problems that we're addressing, but to think that we only have 3 fields out there and we're bringing in that kind of traffic right now. So you can only imagine what it will be like as we continue to add fields. And hopefully phase 2 will be starting soon. It's in the final design phases and stages, and then we'll move forward with that, and hopefully by the end of the summer, begin construction on phase 2, which will be the championship field, the locker rooms, where we're looking to build a restroom facility, because that's been one of our challenges with these big crowds. And so there's a lot of good things in store, but we appreciate the partnership. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Hudson. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Patrick.
There are no other speakers.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Hodge?
Hey, Commissioners, I'm going to give you a synopsis of the county legislative report. The Senate unanimously passed Senate Bill 79, if approved by the majority members of the House and by the governor in the exact same form. The bill will expand the membership of the Employees Retirement System Board of Control, which is under the Retirement System of Alabama, provide a stronger voice to the more than 55,000 local government employees. The Senate unanimously passed Senate Bill 111. If approved by the majority of the members in the House and by the governor in the same form, the bill will present county governments with expanded location option for conducting property tax sales. And now the agenda. Number 1, approve the minutes of the regular meeting of the February 22nd, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Number 2, approve the list of claims.
So moved.
Second.
Number 3, hold a public hearing so any citizen of the county shall be given an opportunity to be heard for or against any item related to the state of revenues, expenditures, and changes in fund balance report.
The public hearing is now in session. Do we have any speakers for or against? Okay. Hearing none, the public hearing is now closed.
Number 4, approve a 5% cost of living adjustment to all eligible employees effective April 17, 2021. The COLA will be reflected on May 7, 2021 pay date for employees paid bi-weekly and prorated and reflected on the April 30th, 2021 pay date for employees paid monthly.
So moved.
Second.
Number 5, authorize amending subrecipient agreement with the City of Saraland for facility expansion of the Cleveland House to benefit special needs persons to extend the term from March 31st, 2021 to September 30th, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Number 6, authorize minor amendment to the program year 2018 action plan to move $100,000 home funds from the acquisition/construction of rental units to the down payment assistance program.
So moved.
Second.
Number 7, approve payment of claims for the home program in conjunction with the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development Program.
So moved.
Second.
Number 8, authorize minor amendment to the program 2020 action plan to waive the requirement that families/households be very low income to participate in the home emergency repair assistance program, so as to expand the program to allow families/households with income at or below 80% area median income to also participate as allowed by the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development.
So moved.
Second.
Number 9, adopt a resolution designating reappointment of Marvina Holloway to serve as a member of the Board of Directors of Alter Point Health Systems, Inc. for a term of 6 years.
So moved.
Second.
Number 10, approve reappointment of Linda Roberts and Dr. Phil Feldman to serve as members on the Board of Directors of the Mobile County Foundation of Public Higher Education for both a 6-year term effective March 10, 2021, expiring March 9, 2027.
So moved.
Second.
Number 11, approve amending annual contract with Distinguished Young Women to provide a sponsorship agreement for additional funds in the amount of $5,000 from the General Government Special Projects to sponsor Alabama as a state and the Distinguished Young Women 2021 National Finals events.
So moved.
Second. Second.
Number 12, approve contract with the City of Citronelle in the amount of $5,000 from District 1 funds for fire truck repairs.
So moved.
Second.
Number 13, adopt a resolution authorizing request of the court administration to dispose of certain items from fixed assets inventory list, declare as surplus property, and authorize items to be disposed of by lawful means, and approve a transfer of vehicle for TARS from the 13th Judicial Court Police to court administration.
So moved.
Second.
14, approve agreement with Logical Computer Solutions, Inc. in the amount of $160 per month for 3 years for computer-related email services for probate court.
So moved.
Second.
Number 15, approve expense for Grand Bay Fire District Trustee Place 5 election to be held March 30th, 2021 as follows.
So moved.
Second.
Number 16, approve certificate of need submitted by Baldwin Container Company doing business as Waste Solutions for 1 vehicle to transport permitted waste. Equipment to be stored at 8315 Willard Road, Irvington, Alabama, 36544.
So moved.
Second.
Number 17, approve contract with Moffat and Nickel Inc. to provide professional engineering services for project Salt Air Shoreline Restoration Project.
So moved.
Second.
Number 18, authorize advertisement for requests for qualifications for the Mobile County Park Initiative.
So moved.
Second.
Number 19, approve Hurricane Zeta state local disaster agreement for disaster assistance related to FEMA.
So moved.
Second.
Number 20, approve change order upgrade to the Mobile Metro Jail for County Commission. If implemented, the change will increase the contract by $357,229. The new contract total will be $14,249,000.
So moved.
Second.
Number 21, approve sponsorship for Assistance League Mobile in the amount of $1,000 to be used for its community programs from District 1 funds.
So moved.
Second.
Number 22, approve lease agreement with Alabama Office of Indigent Defense Services at the Government Center Annex located at 151 Government Street for a term of 10 years at an annual rate of $51,000 plus an annual adjustment to rent with estimated commencement on May 1st, 2022 and ending on May 31st, 2032, and authorize Commission President to execute all documents necessary pending legal review.
Mr. Ross, did you have a chance to investigate my question?
I did, and those include utilities as the standard metrics.
It's-
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
There are some minor tweaks to that agreement waiting on the state to make any final changes to the contract, but it looks pretty good at this point.
Okay. So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Number 23, approve sponsorship to Child Advocacy Center in the amount of $2,500 to benefit its charity tennis tournament to be divided among District 1 in the amount of $833.33, District 2 in the amount of $833.34, and District 3 in the amount of $833.33.
So moved.
Second.
24, approve work order number 9 with Information Transport Solutions, Inc. to service 18 phones at James T. Strickland Youth Center at $15 each per month, totaling $270 per month.
So moved.
Second.
25, approve software as a service agreement with Insta CEI, Inc. for access to contractors' non-downloadable web-based and downloadable mobile and tablet applications for use in roadway constructions, engineering, and inspection for a term of 3 years at a cost of $21,000 per year plus one-time implementation fee of $3,000.
So moved.
Second.
26, approve professional services agreement with Results Performance Consulting and Investigations for creation of a centralized employee relation model and implementation of internal investigation processes, and procedures at a total cost of $42,975, including training, subject to final legal review.
So moved.
Second.
27, approve Fourth Amendment to the Health Services Agreement renewal among Mobile County, the Sheriff of Mobile County, and NavCare, Inc., commencing August 1st, 2021, and ending July 31st, 2022, setting out compensation payable for renewal term.
So moved.
Second.
28, consider taking the following actions on bids.
So moved.
Second.
29, approve project in the amount of $1,813,686, which will be funded from fiscal year 2020 general fund carryover. The funds will be transferred to Fund 116, County Improvement Fund. Project number will be assigned at a later date.
So moved.
Second.
Number 30, approve renewal of annual maintenance agreement with Elite, a Thompson Reuters business for Mobile County Attorney's Office for $1,876.22 for a term of May 1st, 2021 to April 30th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Number 31 was voted at the conference. Number 32, approve an amendment to the Regent 1 contract for disaster removal monitoring services awarded to Thompson Consulting Services to increase the compensation paid to Thompson Consulting Services by a sum of up to $250,000 over a 15% cap.
So moved.
Second.
Number 33, recommend authorize to advertise and receive bids for project Remark Runway 12/30 at Jeremiah Denton Airport.
So moved.
Second.
Number 34, recommend authorizing acquisition of property and acceptance of right-of-way deeds and/or easements from the following property owners for the following projects.
So moved.
Second.
Number 35, consider accepting a report from the county engineer pertaining to petition for private road, dirt road maintenance for Pineview Avenue. Upon review of the 1984 aerial photographs, this road was platted but did not exist as an open roadway. Therefore, the petition does not qualify for acceptance.
So moved.
Second.
For 36, consider accepting a report from the county engineer pertaining to the petition for private road, dirt road maintenance for Mossat Road. Upon review of the 1984 aerial photographs, this private road existed as what appears to be a narrow driveway serving several residents with patches of grass between the wheel paths indicating that the driveway was not well-traveled roadway. Therefore, the petition does not qualify for acceptance.
So moved.
Second.
Number 37, recommend approving amendment number 1 to the professional engineering services agreement with Mott McDonald Abraham, Inc. for Cottage Hill Road, McFarland Road, Mobile County project to allow for an additional plan submittal.
So moved.
Second.
38, recommend authorizing to advertise and receive bids for project drainage improvements and resurfacing Swaytown Road and Swaytown Road North.
So moved.
Second.
39, recommend approving work authorization for professional services with Michael Baker International, Inc. for Jeremiah A. Denton Airport Remark Runway 12/30 Grant, Mobile County project.
So moved.
Second.
Number 40, recommend adopting a resolution approving the Mobile County Commission to apply for fiscal year 2022 TAP funding through the Mobile Metropolitan Planning Organization and commit to sponsor the fiscal year 2022 Transportation Alternatives Program application for improvements to the selected curb ramps throughout Mobile County's urban area to conform to ADA requirements.
So moved.
Second.
Number 41, recommend authorizing advertise for public hearings so any citizen of the county may be given the opportunity to be present to present data, views, and arguments orally or in writing concerning the Commission's intent to apply for a Transportation Alternative Program funds through the Mobile Metropolitan Planning Organization to construct and/or repair curb ramps in the unincorporated areas of Mobile County.
So moved.
Second.
42, recommend approving supplemental agreement number 2 with HCL Contracting LLC project Village Gym Road to increase the contract by $6,195.99 for installing a new inlet box and pipe to avoid conflict with existing drainage structure.
So moved.
Second.
43, recommend approving supplemental agreement number 1 with John G. Walton Construction Company, Inc., Project Boothtown Road, for addition and/or at least deletion of 3 paid items, resulting in negligible increase in project costs.
So moved.
Second.
44, recommend adopting resolution approving the Mobile County Commission to apply for fiscal year 2022 TAP funding through the Alabama Department of Transportation and commit to sponsor the fiscal year 2022 Transportation Alternatives Program application for construction of a sidewalk along Cottage Hill Road from Dawes Road easterly to Leroy Stevens Road, thence north along Leroy Stevens Road to West Mobile County Park Recreation Complex within the unincorporated areas of Mobile County to conform to ADA requirements.
So moved.
Second.
Number 45, recommend authorizing to advertise for public hearing so any citizen of the county may be given the opportunity to present data, views, and arguments orally or in writing concerning Commission's intent to apply for a transportation alternative program. Funds through Alabama Department of Transportation for construction of sidewalk along Cottage Hill Road from Dawes Road easterly to Leroy Stevens Road, thence north along Leroy Stevens Road to the West Mobile County Park Recreation Complex.
So moved.
Second.
46, recommend approving right-of-way and/or easement agreement for Track 4 in the amount of $929,021 for River.
Wait, would you read that number again?
23,000.
Okay.
Read the whole
Are we
thing.
on 46 or 47?
46.
46 is
I thought you said
929.
900,000 instead of 929. That's what I thought I heard.
Okay. My fault. I'll accept the
We'll
blame.
let you start over.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Recommend approving right-of-way and/or easement agreement with Track 4 in the amount of $929.21 for River Road Bridge replacement.
So moved.
Second.
47, recommend approving right-of-way and/or easement agreement for Track 22 in the amount of $23,000 for project Dawes Road widening, resurfacing, and stripping.
So moved.
Second.
48, recommend approving final plat of Burlington Estates Phase 2A and accepting road right-of-ways as shown on the subdivision plat for the following streets: Burlington Way North, Burlington Pass Drive, Ridgeview Drive, and accept the roads in the subdivision for maintenance by Mobile County together with drainage system as it affects said roads, and accept a warranty deed for the right-of-ways indicated on this plat.
So moved.
Second.
49, commission announcements and/or comments.
So we have 2 April 1st retirees, Clark Hobson from County Engineering with 14 years, wow, and Thomas McLaney from County Engineering with 40 years.
Oh,
Wow. We wish them the best. That's a lot of institutional memory, but I know that we are building our bench so they can go away and enjoy their retirement and know that they're leaving the county in good hands. Thank you. Okay, we have an Indigent Care Board meeting after we have a motion to adjourn.
Commissioners, I might just add, we do have an executive session today for no more than 30 minutes on a topic of economic development.
Okay.
So you might just want to adjourn into that before you move into the Indigent Care Board Fund. So
Can we have a motion to that effect?
I make the motion.
I'll second.
And we will adjourn from executive session, adjourn this meeting.
Okay.
And I would certify it's an appropriate reason to go into executive session under the Alabama Open Meetings Act to talk about a matter of economic development. Further certify the same as a lawyer licensed to practice law in the state of Alabama. Again, I'm told the meeting will should be less than 30 minutes. Any roll call vote on that, Mr.
Have a
Administrator?
roll call vote, please.
Aye.
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 So I'd like to call to order the March 22nd, 2021 meeting of the Mobile County Indigent Care Board.
Number one, approve the minutes of the meeting of February 22nd, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Number two, accept a report from Mobile County Commission of the balance in the Indigent Care Fund at February 28th, 2021. Funds available, $176,179.95.
So moved.
Second.
And number three, approve request for motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Have a great week and happy spring.